Okay, people, so here we are in our camping site. Okay, just setting up a tent. See that? It's nice, right? It's totally nice. Oh yeah, and over here is this. Just goes and goes. Oh, this again. Just going and going. Wherever it goes. And that's it. Bye. Okay, people, so it's just a nice day again. It's nice to spoil it today. There's that river again. Where's wrong? It goes that way, and there's one going that way. Within this nice lake. Nice. So okay, now I'm just gonna have a fire. I'm gonna go for a walk. Just a little walk down that path. From here and just go home. Maybe. Oh yeah, we're going home tomorrow. So we're just gonna camp here till tomorrow. And that's it. Bye. What is it? Oh, there he is. There's a floating a flag. So close. It looks like I did it. Where did he go? There he is. See? There it is. That's the woodpecker. That's it. So, I wanted to show you that. And then we're just going to stay here for a little bit. Come back today. And it's just a little bit drizzling today. And that's it. Bye.
Okay, so anyway, I get up this morning and it was raining, and then it stopped, then it started pouring again, and then it stopped, and now it's sunny. So anyway, you can see this is what I did yesterday, right? I'm working hard, people. And I've started to dig out this anyway, right? I'm taking it from this point down to that point, and then I'll see what I can do. So right now I'm just trying to trellis up these grapes. So right now I'm going to work in here. That's a lot of sand in there, people. But here is dirt. So this pallet came from my neighbor. I was going to make a compost box for that side, but I need it for this side. So I'm taking this and I'm putting it right there. And then I'm going to run the boards, just like you can see what I've done pretty much here. Right? And then get that started. And then come in here, do a quick weed as fast as I can, get some more plants in. I noticed there's potatoes growing in here. Look at this morning glory. Oh my God. And then you can see I started with Andre on this side, but I haven't finished it yet. There's that compost box that Andre and I made, what, a year and a half ago? See how fast it filled up, people? Serious. But in a couple more years, it's going to be really nice dirt in there. So anyway, I do one section at a time here. So I'm right here. This is the corner right there. You see that pallet? That is a waterlogged pallet. It is so heavy. I had to take off the boards. And I'm piecing it in, right? So I can build in this kind of stuff. I'm putting it in that corner. I took everything out. You can see the tarp I'll use on that side. Let this just kind of air out, move things around. But this, oh, I'm gonna put it right there. And I'll run some slats. Okay, so I guess you can kind of tell what I'm doing here, right? I'm trying to learn to look after grapes. I'm not really too sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing. You can see, right? So I'm just moving along. Now, my son dug this out once before, threw seeds in there, but it didn't work. Do you see that marrow plant? Do you see how it crosses over onto my side? And the morning glory. Do you see that morning glory? Yeah, see what I'm doing now? This plant is a terrible, terrible, terrible plant. Terrible, terrible plant. All the way down. It's all over on that side. It's terrible. I'm always digging it up. It's not easy, people. No, there's that marrow, but it's deep, right? So I have to dig around it. Before I do that, I'm getting rid of this shit. Okay, so I'm worn out. I've been doing this for 2 days now. A city bin full of weeds all through here, just in this part of the yard, people. Oh, I tell ya, it's heavy. I did like big buckets full and stuffed it down deep. So I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to say something, but I kind of don't. Right? But I kind of want to say something for the ones that are just, you know, trying to distract away from what's important. And what's important, people, is that ShaMay was murdered. It doesn't matter what color of the man was when ShaMay was murdered by him. Other people have turned it into a racial thing, right? I'm picking on black men because it was a black man who murdered my daughter. As if I chose the color of the man. I didn't choose the fucking man, and I sure in the hell didn't choose the fucking race of him, ethnicity, or color of his skin. Right? So that's the first thing. So for anyone to sit up there and start accusing me of being a fucking racist because I called him a murderer. He could have been green for all I care, people. Could have been purple, could have been fucking yellow. Doesn't really matter. Point is that he murdered my daughter, and there's crazy shit just around the whole situation. As a matter of fact, I just came across an article where the cops have been. It's in my local newspaper. I'm surprised I got a local newspaper after all this time. It's been like almost a year. And it's right there. It's talking about the RCMP are accused of murder in 2017. So, you know, I know they cover up murder, people. I know there's something fishy going on with whatever happened with Ciera, you know, and somehow the cops are involved. Because the cops out here are fucking corrupt, right? Because our government is corrupt, people. It's not just the cops, it's the public union sector, it's the fucking hospitals, it's the fucking coroner's office. It's some of these, if not all of these fucking MLAs out here that represent British Columbia, Canada, as they're taking away all our human rights and, you know, treating us like fucking cattle that's going to be branded pretty soon. You know, so I just wanted to just, you know, state that I'm not the one that chose the color of the person who murdered my daughter, okay? That just came about, and he just happened to be a black man. But you see, ShaMay wasn't black enough to get the real attention that she needs in order to get fucking justice, okay? Him dying is not justice. That's only half of the sword, people. I mean, I would have been satisfied if he would have went to fucking jail for 25 years, preferably to life, but we don't even have him in life in Canada. So, you know, it is what it is, but at the end of the day, there's the other sword. where there is no justice, and you know, people running around doing what people do, you know, putting one above the other. You know, like what, in 4 years from now, we're going to hear somebody scream on about, oh, there's illegal organ harvesting. Oh, you know, don't know what to do about it. You know, I know it's happening. And I'm all alone. I'm all alone. Yeah, no, you're not fucking alone. There's just not enough people out here speaking about it. And then the ones like me that do fucking speak about it, you know, we get ridiculed, we get fucking gang-stalked, you know, we get insulted and humiliated and accused of this and accused of that, and, you know, gang-stalked, and fucking get another family member picked off, right? Injured, harmed for life, or dead, one or the other, right? Doesn't matter. It all boils down to the same pile of shit. So, you know, what goes on in the States with 380 million people is different compared to what goes on in fucking Canada with 36 million people, with only 5.2 million in the whole province of British Columbia, Canada. And trust me, the province of British Columbia, Canada is a big province. So, I'm going to show you what I've done. I'm not going to harp on it. I'm not the one that fucking picked him. I'm sure in the hell didn't fucking paint him with a fucking paint brush and a can of fucking paint. Okay, his family, his sister, whatever, whoever it is, got issues with that. Well, that's their fucking problem, not mine. Maybe he should have kept his ass in fucking Alberta, you know, instead of coming out here and doing what he did. End of the day, people, he kept ShaMay's fucking nude pictures with her breast exposed, just like as if she was laying on that futon when he walked over to Tisha's room and said, oh, ShaMay's not responding, ShaMay's not responding, and then stood back and watched Tisha run to her sister with her breasts exposed, dead on the futon. And 2 years later, he's got that fucking picture in his fucking cell phone. Okay, as his sister now is running around posting it on the internet, accusing me of being a racist. Yeah, no, why don't you get your fucking facts straight? Right, just get your fucking facts straight. So anyway, you can see what I've done. Right, still got more. Right, I've been kind of like nurturing this. I've been taking out a lot of morning glory, full of morning glory, and you know, you can see I'm working in here slowly but surely. I took out as much as I could. Oh my God, here it is right here. This is the one you don't want. I forgot. I have to get in there because it winds and it roots itself. But anyway, it will come back. But I did. Now I have to come with the skill saw, right? And make posts and make everything secure, tight, whatever it is that I'm going to do. This is just kind of there. I have to reinforce this, you know, and I just keep working my way down because I'm going to have a bumper crop of grapes. Serious. And these ones, these little ones here, they're seedless. They're not that sweet in terms of sweet like those other ones that have seeds, but they're perfectly fine. And so I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm just trying to make them so that they, when they grow, they actually hang nice versus be all gooped up, right? Tomorrow I'm going to go on that side in the morning, so that will be my third day in a row. And I'm just going to, that's all I can do, people. That's what I did here, right? When I moved in, everything was nothing but weeds. It was just weeds like this, weeds, buttercup. I cut it all down. You can't see it right now, but it was all fucking buttercup, all buttercup. This whole area, it was like that, minus the marrow, right? So it was like that. So anyway, I'm getting on that side a little bit, and that's all I can do. A little bit here, a little bit there. Just because I'm working so hard on this side, I don't like it when it crosses over on the fence, right? You know, so I already dug out in there, that part. So I'll go double check it, double do it, and then just keep working my way down. You know, I'll put in a good half a day on that side anyway. Pull up these tarps, see what's going on, relay them back down, right? You can see, so that the owner over there doesn't think that I abandoned him, right? It's not about abandoning, it's just busy, man. And these grapevines, I don't know. I'm gonna have to trim them back a little bit this year. They're going nuts. Completely nuts. I see on this side of the fence over here. Hold on a minute. Look at this. This is what, do you see this? This is Buttercup, do you see? This is what my yard was full of, people. Do you know how hard it is to get a handle on this shit with the fucking morning glory yet growing all over the place? It is tough, 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 tough. I laid a board down to try and kill it. You can see there's a board there. Do you see? Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God. This yard is completely out of control. Oh. Look at this morning glory. This is what my yard used to look like. Seriously, this is what my yard used to look like. It doesn't look like this anymore. That doesn't mean I'm not pulling fucking morning glory, because I am. Oh. But this is what my yard used to look like. This is what my ground used to look like. I've been here 10 years, people. It was like that all over this fucking yard, front and back. So entwined.
No, I'm going to do that.
I want to cut up in here and tidy up a little bit in here tomorrow too. But I got to spend a little time next door. So tomorrow I'm going to spend my time next door a little bit. Along the fence line anyway. As much as I can. And then maybe redig up that patch before it gets overgrown again. And see what's going on underneath this tarp. Because if I can get a handle on it like this yard, oh boy, that would be nice. Okay, because look, what happens, right? You know? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. That's it. Oh yeah. I wanted to say, this potato, I guess when my son was digging up the dirt over here, he threw it out, and it's almost like it's petrified now, like petrified wood. It's so weird. I'm just gonna let it dry like that. It was in here at some point. You can see what I done. These ones I'm pretty sure are squash. And then I think these ones are cucumbers. I think. Right? My landlady says to me, "What is that?" Right here too. Right? She'll say, "What's growing? What did you plant?" It's like that all over the place, right? And I'm like, well, I don't know. I can't remember. Right? Every year I do it, people. Right? Every year. I tell her every year, well, we just have to wait until it grows and we'll find out together. So, and then when it's something that she really likes, right? After she sees that it's growing, she gets all excited, right? So, the only thing I have to do now, and I have plant food. I'm gonna come in here and just sprinkle out a little bit of plant food. Mind you, this dirt here has nothing's really grown in it for a long, long time. Couple, 2-3 years anyway. So it will be pretty enriched. That one over there is pretty good. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, see? Here it is. Surrey City Council and former Mountie Jack Hunderell argues that it's not only Mayor Doug McCollum's duty to vet the messaging that comes out of the Safe Surrey Coalition's media accounts, but all 5 SSC council members share in that responsibility. Okay? This person here comments come on the heels of social media posts since deleted that accused, do you see this? The RCMP of murder. The post included a link to a news story about the Independent Investigations Office of BC recommending charges against 5 officers in the death of a Prince George man in 2017. I could simply say ShaMay wasn't a man, she was a woman, and therefore domestic violence against women isn't really that important, regardless of their ethnic heritage, right? Because everybody knows that there's a lot of truth to that.